Gardens. Skate now through January 29th.
I say this all the time, but I always mean it. We love to plan your day for you here on 3+U and tell you what you ought to go do. So listen up, because on February 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, you have to go over to Chattanooga State and take in the Marvelous Wonderettes, two of whom are here with me this morning. Gracie Gilbert, who plays Cindy Lou, is that right? And Sophia Hassefort, who is Betty Jean. Good morning. Good to see you both. Okay, so I was telling you, this is kind of quite the show. I know y'all are doing it. I know somebody who's doing it somewhere in Georgia. I guess the rights have recently come out, so everyone's seizing it or something. But it's a fun way to spend the night, right, Gracie?
Yes, it's a lot of fun. It's all 60s and 50s music. A lot of things you'll hear, you'll recognize. So
there are just the four of you, Sophia.
Yes,
There you have two counterparts.
Yes.
What are their names? Stage names?
Their stage names are Missy and Susie.
Oh, they're not double named.
No, they're not.
Okay.
We're like, yes, we're the extravagant ones.
Yes. So part of the fun of this, and sometimes you can get tickets at the door. This time you cannot, because this is a dinner show. Because the setting is prom, right? Is that the idea?
Marvelous Dreams, 1958.
Yeah. So you're purposely holding it in the faculty dining room at Chattanooga State, and it's all decked out. It will be to look like it's the prom. So it begins in the 50s. At prom night for y'all?
It does. Yes, ma'am. We're covering for a band called the Crooning Crab Cakes that they unfortunately were not able to attend, and you'll find out why if you come see the show. And so we're the four girls, the Marvelous Wonderettes, are kind of thrust into this position of, playing and singing at the prom. And so it's kind of the chaos that ensues, and also just the fun that kind of comes with that.
So, okay, I'm sorry to get in the weeds with it, but are you students who would be attending the prom and then you end up on stage?
Yes, we are seniors.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the second half is a reunion you have later.
Yes, our 10-year reunion in 1968.
So that's why we get the music from the 50s and the 60s? Is that the idea?
Yes, ma'am.
So how well versed were the two of you? Because I know how old you are. How old are you, Sophia?
I'm 19.
Oh, you're, okay.
Yes.
So you're closer then to the high school idea. Gracie, you're 24.
Yes, ma'am.
So did y'all know the music of the 50s well at all, or is a lot of this new to you?
Somewhat. I listen to a lot because of my parents. They're musicians, but yeah, a lot of it is new, and it's all in 4 parts, so we all sing and hold our own part at the same time. And when we have a solo, the rest of us sing backup. So it's been a large pill to swallow.
It has.
You said a lot of it is familiar. Do you sing full songs, or is it snippets of songs that we know?
So they're going to be full songs, and there are a couple of mashups and medleys, but most of them are full songs, and it's been a lot of fun just learning this music and stuff that I heard a little bit as a kid from my parents, but having to learn it and kind of learning the history of the music as well.
Do you do a combo of ballad and upbeat, up-tempo?
Yes.
Because I would think that the up-tempo is a bit of a challenge, because it's, I mean, that period was really up-tempo.
Yes.
To catch your breath, learn how to breathe, it's got to be a challenge.
Definitely a cardio workout.
Oh, absolutely.
And, it's like Sophia said, it's the 4 of us, and so, if we're out of breath, a lot of times in a larger musical, you can lip sync and take a breath, and the rest of the cast will cover you. But for us, it's like if we, are out of breath, we just gotta sing through it, because we can't drop out mid lyric, because it'll be silent.
Right. So every show, I mean, I don't care what you go to, it has the plot, but then it really has the subplot that you hope everyone leaves taking away as they get into their cars. So what's the subplot of this one?
It's all about friendship, the friendship in lives of 4 women who come together again, and friendship that lasts years.
Yeah.
Is it appropriate, do you think, because it's a weekday run, right? Like the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is
It's
midweek.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, there is the weekend component.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. So is it good for kids? Like if you had a 4th or 5th grade child, would they enjoy it?
I think they would love
Absolutely.
it. It's a lot of fun. I hope people will dance in their seats a little bit, because it's a lot of fun.
Okay, to that point, how is the music handled? Do you have a live accompaniment, or?
We do.
Yes, we do. We have a live 3 musician band.
Yes.
So have y'all begun working with them from day one, or is that what you're working on with right now? Or?
So we will start with the whole band on Sunday.
Okay.
We've got just our pianist right now, which is Jennifer Arbogast Wilson, who is also a teacher at Chat State. So she has been playing for us, and we'll get the band coming in. And
I'm so glad that you threw her name out, because she's the one who emailed me about booking this.
Yes.
That there's so much talent in Chattanooga, and it's a small little circle, so these names just kind of all pivot. You know, they share the center stage. But isn't Maggie Williams directing it?
Yes, she is.
Brag on her a little.
Yes. Well, Maggie is, you know, it's my first time working with Maggie as a director. She's always been my stage manager, and I love her approach to directing this show, because a lot of times this show is kind of made to be like a caricature, and because there are very stereotypical kind of mannerisms for each character. Like I kind of play the mean girl, and then there's like the ditzy one, and then, you know, the tomboy, the goofball, and then the very studious person. And so Maggie is very clear that she doesn't want us to kind of play into those stereotypes, because for her, this music she, you know, listened to with her grandmother growing up, and she wants us to make sure that it's authentic, and that, you know, it's something that people can, you know, have fun with, but also take away some really special moments from.
I've got 30 seconds, not quite. Do you have a favorite song that gets you singing in the car all the time?
Oh,
What's the one that won't leave your head?
probably Allegheny Moon, which is a song she sings.
Yes, mine's Heat Wave.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one for right now too, because it's cold outside.
I know.
It is,
I know.
yes.
All right, so if you go to ChattanoogaState.edu, you can get your tickets. My bad, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They'll feed you, they'll entertain you, and you will walk away feeling like a new friend. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Say hello to a smarter cat litter. Pretty Litter's silica crystals absorb odor to eliminate it. Color-changing technology lets you know when your cat might be having health issues, and it's 99% dust-free. Go to prettylitter.com to try the world's smartest cat litter today.
They are wonderful children. They really are clueless in the bathroom.
Julie Bowen comes clean with a new gig inspired by her sons, plus taco night. Next, Rachel.
Weekdays at 2 on Local 3.